hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Jason Fisher with Fisher Gaming again. And before we start this one episode, there's something I wanted to show you. Earlier, I had played Mine Enemy a second time. First time, I got this little. This is a vanity pet, a little baby Horta, and uh, and they're kind of nice to have just in social areas, just a little bit of a fun thing. And then I got this right here, which this was a, let me go ahead and let you see the details. This was a Horta Mineralogy Research. That's what I got the second time I went through it. That's what I got instead of the Baby Horta. Of course, I had to wait to do this because I didn't have the Duranium yet. But after I got those three, I clicked on the right-clicked on the Mineralogy, clicked Use, brought up a dialog box. I clicked that, and it brought up this, and it brought up this duty officer mission, which this one's a great one because it doesn't actually require duty officers, but it's opened up in the duty officer tab, and I started that, and here in about 2 hours I will have a new combat pet. Now this Horta here is not a really super powerful combat pet, but it's one of those things where it's a little bit extra, and a little bit extra sometimes isn't all you need. So I thought I would show you that first, but with that said, let's go ahead and get on to our next episode. And it's going to be Colosseum.
My contacts tell me that the Empire has rejected my request for military assistance. That is regrettable, but not unexpected. The Tal Shiar are formidable opponents, as are the forces directing their action. I understand if the High Council is reluctant to engage in a battle that is not theirs. So today I appeal to you, not as a comrade in warfare, but as an honorable warrior. My people need your help. I need your help. One of our ships was carrying a load of Thalaron weapons through the Nopata system. That ship has disappeared. There are no indications there was a battle. It's as if my ship and its cargo simply vanished. I know you have your reservations about the lengths to which I will go to secure the freedom of my people. Tell me, if you do not trust me with Thalaron weapons, do you want Hakiv to have them? I can provide you the last coordinates of the vessel. Please help me. Do what you will with the weapons, if they survive. But find my people.
Well, at least he has his priorities straight. People before weapons. Go to Nopata system, which is located in Psi Vectron Sector Block, and search for a missing Romulan vessel. Resistance is very much in need of your help. Okay. Alright, and transwarp. Commander, I'm not reading any active vessels on scanners. There is, however, a debris field nearby. It's clustered around a satellite in orbit of the planet, and the composition of the debris corresponds with the ships that have gone missing in the region. I'll keep scanning, sir, but we need to take a closer look before I can determine if there are any Thalaron weapons on one of those hulks. Let's go ahead and get this. Commander, I'm not detecting the vessel that Obla sent us, but but all of all of the ships in this debris field show signs of being affected by the same thing, a high-frequency energy beam that overload all of their systems. If the Riemann ships was hit by that beam, it might have crashed into the planet's surface or gone adrift somewhere else in the system. I'm detecting energy readings from the satellite, sir. If the Riemann crew detected them as well, they could have tried to use it to record a distress signal. We'll need to be closer before I can attempt an uplink with the satellite's communications array.
Warning, ship is under attack.
Commander, we're stuck. This beam is holding us like a fly in a spider's web. We've managed to keep our life support and environmental systems active, but almost everything else is offline. Shields, weapons, engines, nothing works. I'm not detecting any life signs in the satellite, sir, but there is a compartment with life support. The system operating in beam must be automated. The chief says that we have enough power in the backup for one transport. Recommend we send a team over to the satellite and find a way to turn the beam off. We're ready to beam over to the satellite on your order, sir. Captain, the consoles here appear to have control the beam that is draining our power from this Swift, but there are security logs preventing access. We need to find a usable console. Operational stake locked online. Might as well. Console is engaged in another operation. Okay. Power save modes. Disengage. Power priority order overridden. Okay. This console doesn't appear to be locked like the others. Whoever did this must not have thought that the console used for the inventory control was important. I think I can access a backdoor into the rest of the satellite's programming from here. I see the problem. The Romulan consoles are all causing a lockout by forcing the satellite's primary processors to run through a series of equations and removing key bits of information from the answers, which causes the processors to lock up. If we can solve these equations and input the correct information directly into the consoles, the security lock on the satellite's controls should be released. I've downloaded the corrupted equations into the console for you to work on. Solve the equations locking the processors. If you need help, consult your bridge officer. Looks like we have a puzzle. Okay. Okay. Value numbers. Okay, so 1, 2. Oh, easy. Okay. We'll do this easy route and use a calculator. That's supposed to be 9. There you go. Let's look at the next ones. Now this does take a little bit of algebra, but it's like the most basic of algebra. Okay. Simple enough. There you go. Captain, we've solved the equations that were causing the issues in other consoles. Now we need to plug these correct values into the consoles controlling the log, and then we should be able to access all of the satellite's major operations. Alright. Okay. 7599. Long range scanners overriding selection algorithm. Overriding selection algorithm. Ship identification overriding friendly safeties. Telemetric data forcing target selection. Fire control. Automatic action. So let's see what we can do here. Long range scanners. Select algorithm active. Okay, I think that unlocked the system for us. Now let's see what's over here. Captain, these controls the satellite's targeting functions. I'm not for sure if there's any way to disable whatever it is that's disabling the systems on our ship, but if we can get this satellite to target something else, we may have changed our we may have a chance of prying our ship free. Alright. So we found another something else to target it. Okay, I think these are... Okay, I think we're done here. Okay, let's see what we got here. Okay, so we're not ready there yet. Okay, let's go back to the targeting controls and see if we missed anything. Okay. Of course, we missed a whole bunch of other stuff. Examine telemetry data for all unidentified targets. Examine see. Object detected. ICAS 12 telemetry. Y. Da, 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 da. Okay. Alright, Commander, the satellite has ensnared a piece of debris near the ship. Its stranglehold on us is weaker, but we're not out of the woods yet. Critical systems are stable, but we still don't have weapons or long-range communications. Okay. The console looks like controls the satellite's power supply. Since we weren't able to free our ship by targeting something else, perhaps we can decrease the power to the satellite's weapons. Then the Swift might be able to break free. Commander, we found that the Swift does not. We found that if the Swift does not attempt to move or fire at the satellite, that it will engage a lower power version of the beam affecting us. It's almost like an energy saving mode. We can use that to our advantage. At least we won't have to worry about life support. We'll hold the ship stable and keep working on boosting our power to critical systems while you try to disrupt the satellite's function and free us. Okay, still got one last console over here. This console controls the satellite general operations captain. We've managed to minimize the power output of the satellite. I think if we keep at it, we can switch the satellite's controls over to a sleep mode that will shut down everything but life support and power. Change operational states. Captain, systems are coming back online all over the ship. We have weapon shields and even replicators are working again. Transporters are standing by, sir. We can beam you back as soon as you're ready. Return to ship. We're floating again. There we go. Up. All right, and where am I? Okay, this is not my ship. Now what?
If you fail to comply with commands,
Now we fight,
you will be
or we
punished.
die.
Oh, that's...
Make sure you pick up a melee weapon. All of your gear is deactivated, and I won't protect you in there.
Well, I still got a melee weapon right here. A very good one. Okay. Oh, what kind of weapon did we get? Oh, there it is. Vulcan Larpum. Okay, I just want to see what this looks like. I'm probably going to go back to my Batleth because it seems to be allowing me to use it. Well, we're going to go back to the Batleth. There we go.
Remember to equip your new weapon.
We're going to get one of each just because I already know good and well we might be able to. All right. Or hopefully I can sell them, just get just a little bit EC out of them.
Commencing test 1. Nopadan Desert Akari entering testing area.
Spiders? Oh, come on, surely you can do something better than that.
Enemy targets on sensors.
I don't know if I can reach down there.
Commencing test 2. Releasing Warrigals now.
Wargles! We had some of those on mine enemy.
Proceeding to test 3.
Mugato! Think a unicorn monkey's gonna stop me?
Prisoner 1478, remain in the area for interrogation. Prisoners, return to holding area. Failure to comply will result in punishment.
Yeah. Alright, where do I go? Do I need to go in here? I think I need to go this way. Okay, so we're basically going back to our cage. Going back to our cage like a good little kitty cat. Wait to be let out. And we're going to see what's blinking over here.
What do you want?
Are you enjoying this?
I do not wish to continue talking with you.
Oh, I'm sorry about what I said. Can we continue?
What do you want?
how'd you get here after coming out of Installation 18?
I remember you as well. It seems your prison break, however well-intentioned, just ended up the same way. It's enough to make me think that I keep picking the wrong side. After escaping the installation, I joined up with a freighter. We were passing near this system when we were snared by a satellite and drifted into the planet's atmosphere. The ship crashed, and even though I activated an emergency transporter to beam several of us to the planet's surface, we were captured almost immediately by a group of soldiers. Since then, I've been stuck in this cage, watching my former crewmates fight and die in this arena. Now I'm the only one left alive. That is all I know.
Soldiers? What kind of soldiers?
I don't know who was responsible for this place. The trainers and the guards all appear to be mercenaries, without any clue about what's going on. They're paid to keep us in cages and look the other way. The night I was brought in, I was interrogated. There were bright lights in my eyes and a synthetic voice asking me questions. Whoever it was took care to conceal his identity.
Any idea of what they want with us?
I have no idea what they want with us, or why they make us fight. This all seems like some sort of giant game, but there is no one in the stands to be entertained.
Are there other prisoners being forced to fight?
I think there are others. I hear other fights. If there are other prisoners, I have never been able to contact them. We are kept separated and caged unless we are fighting.
Is there any other way out of here?
The trainers carry key cards. That's the only way I know to get through the defenses.
Do you think we can get one of those key cards?
Can I trust you?
Yes, of course.
I can see that we think the same way, friend. A few years ago, I worked as a bodyguard for a Ferengi merchant. He had a talent for acquiring latinum. And during my time with him, I learned a few things. I was able to lift a key card from one of the trainers during my interrogation. If you help me, I think we can overpower the guards and escape through the main door in the arena.
Let's get out of here.
If you fail to comply with commands, you will be punished. Test Scenario 4 activated. Ahala released.
A holla. Okay. Giant
We need
worms.
more help! I'll try to free the other prisoners. You fight the worms!
Enemy combatants in close proximity.
Okay, we've got something here.
Use the consoles on the sides of the arena to fight the Elder Worm!
Okay. Sparkly. Of course. Well, that didn't work out.
Enemy targets on sensors.
Ah, big guy comes back.
Just like last time. Use the remaining console on the side of the arena to fight the Elder Worm.
That was
There's
a
another
tough
set
worm.
of consoles by the metal wall. Use them while the worm is distracted.
Targets on sensors.
I've been hit. I can't continue, my friend. You'll
Oh.
need to protect me.
Hold on.
Enemy combatants in close proximity.
Oh, come on. Ow. Alright, let's get to this console over here. Oh, this time we got 4 of them going after him. That should do it?
The worm destroyed the metal wall. Run! That's our way out.
Okay. Alright. Alright, where are we?
Romulan base? Here? What did they want with us? And what is that device?
Disable. Access communications. Most recent communications. Our master's patient wears thin, Hakeef. The time grows short, and still you have not provided all the species data that we require. Are you having trouble acquiring targets? I provided you with the necessary technology to modify the satellite in the Napata system, but your little snare is slow. What we need is test subjects. Perhaps a small colony would be enough. I will contact you again to work out the details. Access. 5 destination Napata base, IR level, Breathe 3, Darrow 4, listening post gamma, RF. Yeah, gateway controls, biometrics, access denied, gateway shut down in 10 seconds. Okay, we're not going to worry about it. Okay. All right.
Watch out. There are Romulan Scorpion fighters overhead. They're looking for us. We need to move quickly and smartly to avoid detection. I recommend we head to the east. See that mountain in the distance? My ship crashed on the other side. It may have something we can use to signal your vessel. The search for us will only get more intense the longer we stay here. We need to get away from the arena as quickly as possible.
Alright, run away from the arena. We're just going to follow the green arrow right there. And this is all we're doing. Just
There's a fighter heading straight for us. Quick, take cover in those dark rocks over there and wait for it to pass overhead. Stay still and wait for that fighter to pass overhead. If we are fortunate, they won't detect us. They didn't see us. Let's move on. I can't go on. My injuries from the arena are too painful. We need to
Alright,
find
well,
a
hold
place
on.
to rest for a moment.
Okay, okay. This plant, and I like it. This plant has an analgesic qualities. Shows how good I can read. It won't be as strong as anything we have in the med bay, but on the Swift, but it could take the edge off of Seling's pain. This might be a good enough. This might be good enough to get him on his feet again. This type of plant grows in the shade. Look for it on the side of the hills and cliffs. Scan plant. This plant looks like it would work as an antipyretic. It should help alleviate Samek's fever. Unfortunately, this particular plant doesn't look healthy as you aren't getting as much sap from it. You will need to find more robust samples of this plant before you can treat Samek's injuries. This type of plant likes sunny and windy growing conditions. Look for it at the tops of hills and mountains. I'm thinking there's supposed to be an... Okay. Ah. One more to scan. This plant looks like it would work as a disinfectant. It should be strong enough to clear out whatever infection Slamek might have picked up in the ring, but we'll need more samples from this type of plant in order to deal with any injury as severe as Slamek. This type of plant grows in washes of the desert. Look for it in large flat areas. Okay. Let's go over here first. Mm-hmm. Right over there. Aha. All right. Okay. Man, they're making us work for this last one. I think that's what we're looking for right there. All right. All right. Let's see what we can do to Slamek.
Thank you, my friend. I'm feeling better now. I think I can continue.
Okay. Follow the arrows in. Okay.
Now that we're in the canyon, we shouldn't have to worry about the fighters anymore. Just the local wildlife. Keep your eyes open.
Okay. Not a very scenic canyon, but hey. Yeah, kitty kitty.
Enemy combatants in close proximity.
Okay. On we go. Oh, we got a long way to go. Oh man. And we're there, finally.
The weather isn't going to hold out for too much longer. We should look for a place to spend the night. The search patrol. I've noticed that there are things we can gather along the way. Survive a night and make our night more pleasant. We need to find shelter and safety. If we can scavenge provisions to create a camp, we'll have a better chance of reaching the wreckage of my ship alive.
What do we need to do?
The temperature is dropping. If we don't find warmth, we risk hypothermia. We can't use a phaser on the rocks here to heat them. They're too porous. We will need firewood. Look to the dry plants. If we can collect tinder, kindling, and logs, we will be able to create a fire that will last through the night.
All right. Well, let's get to looking. And this is one of those missions, or is one of those tasks that's career specific. So if you're something other than tactical, you'll find that you'll have to do something else. If I remember correctly, science is you had to find water and put it in one of those pumpkin looking plants. And I can't remember what the engineering was. Okay.
That should last us through the night. Let's get into this cave before the temperature drops anymore.
Okay. Yeah, right up here. And we found us a cave.
The temperature is dropping rapidly now. This cave should protect us from the elements. I've done some exploring. It looks like this cave continues when the sun rises side of the mountain. We could save time and energy by using the passage instead of trying to find a path over the mountain. Excellent. The passage saved us hours. This could be a good day. Let's find my ship. My ship isn't far from here. I think I can make out smoke from the wreckage on the horizon. There she is. She wasn't much to look at, but she was ours. And when we were flying through space, we were free. Perhaps she can help us one last time.
And here we are in our ship.
We should check to see if the emergency beacon survived the crash. But in the likely event it didn't, we might be able to piece together some components to create a makeshift emergency beacon.
Alright, look for a way to contact ship. There's no way this vessel will ever fly again. The damage done by the fall through the planet's atmosphere is severe. If the emergency distress beacon wasn't vaporized in the crash, it's probably buried under 30 meters of rock and sand, like the Singularity Drive in cargo bays. You do, however, have a backup generator with a minuscule amount of energy left. If you have the right components, you think you could construct a makeshift subspace beacon to contact your ship. You won't be able to do anything more than transmit a few pulses to get your crew to let your crew know where you are, but it should do the trick. Okay. All right. Aha. Take parts. Find the communications. Got a subspace distortion inverter and navigation beacon. There's our distortion inverter. And our beacon. Where is our beacon? That would be it right there. Now we go back to the ship and see what we can do with it. Well, where do we need to go? And here we are. Connect makeshift beacon to power source. Wait for a response outside. Okay. Not the people we wanted.
Did you think you could run? From me? There is no place where I cannot find you. My spies are everywhere. Prisoner 1478, take your place. You did your job admirably. It is good to know at least one Riemann understands who is the master and who is the slave.
That's not cool.
The loss of the listening post was a minor setback. The Riemann's refuge in the Dera system has been destroyed. Dozens of subjects have been tested in my arena. When the Iconians return, they will find I have done all they have asked, and more. But you will not be there on that dreaded day. This tiresome game ends now. You could have been such a fascinating test subject, but this time, no. This time I think a more direct approach is best. Ready? Aim. No!
Ha ha ha. And that's all she wrote?
I apologize for Slamic's action. I had no idea there was a traitor in our midst. If his actions caused harm to you or your crew, forgive me. That was not my intent. However, your trip to the Nopata system was not in vain. Now you see. Now you know. Hakiv is a pawn of a greater power. The demons of air and darkness are here. You should report to your superiors. Tell them what you have seen here. Open their eyes to the dangers that lurk in the shadows.
Oh no, that's an interesting shield.
Congratulations, Captain.
And we hit a new promotion. Chancellor Jimpock is hailing as captain.
Congratulations! You have proven yourself to be a strong warrior and invaluable to the Klingon Empire. Report to the shipyard orbiting Kronos. I would like to formally recognize your contributions to the Empire.
Alright, we hit level 30, which puts us to the rank of captain. And report to Kronos. And we will go through that promotion on our next episode. Thank you all for watching. I will see you next time. All of y'all have a good life and a good day. Thank you.